This segment is sponsored by Hospice of Michigan, the state's largest not-for-profit hospice provider. Every November, the Hospice of Michigan team recognizes National Hospice and Palliative Care Month. It's an opportunity to shine a light on the important healthcare options available at end of life. Of course, they also take time to honor the nation's veterans in November. And here to talk about both of those topics is Dr. Michael Paletta. He is Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer for Hospice of Michigan. And Dr. Paletta has also served 30 years in the Air Force Reserves. Welcome, Dr. Paletta. Thank you for your service.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, I want to start by talking about National Hospice and Palliative Care Month, calling attention to all of the many options for end-of-life care. It is hospice care that is your primary service, right?
It is our core business, but we've expanded what used to be Hospice Month to Hospice and Palliative Care to help people understand the option of palliative care, which is relatively new in most of our markets and a new idea for people to understand, and to give us an opportunity to talk about it publicly and maybe demystify the differences between palliative care and hospice for folks in the community that may be facing a serious illness and looking for some help.
Yeah, because you offer North Star palliative care through Hospice of Michigan. Describe what it is and how it does differ from hospice care.
Right. So both palliative care and hospice are really focused on managing pain and other distressing symptoms of people with a serious illness when curing is really not a reasonable option. But palliative care actually is more of a consultation service. It's physicians and nurse practitioners and others who are very experienced in serious illness management, end-of-life care, who help community physicians and hospitals and nursing facilities and others manage seriously ill people who may not yet be ready for hospice, or who may want to continue some disease-directed therapy even as they receive that pain and symptom management. So palliative care comes earlier. It's more like a consultant to your doctor to help manage symptoms. Hospice care, then, when the illness continues to progress, hospice care offers a much richer benefits menu in the home of more staff coming in, assisting the family, teaching the family to do the care. And so hospice care comes a bit later, but offers many more services, particularly for folks who want to remain at home.
Well, thank you for explaining all of that. Now, among the variety of services that Hospice of Michigan provides, you have a tremendous commitment to caring for veterans at end of life, right?
We do. And about 1 in 5 patients that we manage now across the state have prior military service. It's a reflection of that huge cohort of military people from the World War II era, when almost every American who could was serving in some capacity or another. Well, those folks are all in their 90s and later. So many of them have been under care in our teams, and that generation is dying off. But we also see a number of veterans in the Korean War era, and we're starting to see more and more Vietnam era veterans coming with serious illness who need help either in palliative care or hospice. So veteran care is a huge part of what we do.
Yeah, you have a program called We Honor Veterans. It's a partnership program and designed to meet the very special needs of veterans. Describe how that's a bit different.
Well, that's right. And some years ago, because of that large cohort of World War II vets hitting the market, so to speak, the VA and the National Hospice organizations got together and put a training curriculum together to help community hospices understand veteran issues and also understand how to connect veterans and their families with state and county and federal agencies that are in place to help them.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case. Dr. Paletta, thank you so much. And folks, for more information about the many services provided by Hospice of Michigan, call their 24/7 contact center at the number there on your screen, or check out their website. It is HOM.org. Dr. Paletta, thanks.
Good day.